What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Too Easy. I'm back with another video. And this one we're going to be talking about the NBA MVP rankings and just the double standard that the NBA media and even people on Twitter is exhibiting right now when it comes to players like Jokic and how they treated Giannis as well too. And so now this is by no means any bash towards Jokic. If you saw my other video, I love Jokic. Jokic is Lokic. I love Jokic. Jokic is awesome. Like, he deserves all the flowers he gets. He's playing on the MVP level. If he wins it, I won't completely be upset, but I'm not gonna lie, this is more so against the people who are propping up Jokic, but then when it was Giannis a couple years ago, they wanted to give all the excuses in the world not to give this man MVP. And so let's get into it. So right now, in the NBA MVP, if you've seen it, I think right now Jokic is leading. Maybe Luka is second, and then you got Tatum, KD, maybe throw Embiid in there, and then Giannis is like 6th or 5th in MVP ranking. Now, if you saw the other video, but fuck all that. I'm not gonna keep referring to shit. Let me just talk about this video. And so, Giannis, scratch that. When he won MVP back to back. Right? The first time he won it, a lot of people said, oh, everybody was hurt, whatever, excuses, Embiid got hurt, blah, 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 KD got hurt, blah, blah, whatever. So they said, he was a default MVP. And then, okay, the second season when Nikola Jokic won the MVP, the argument was, oh, well, he's missing his second best player, Jamal Murray, and he's missing even his third best player in Michael Porter Jr., and he carried the team to a 5th seed, right? And granted, he had the highest PR in NBA history. He played great. I think he averaged 27 and 14 rebounds and 8 assists. So on crazy in amount of efficiency. So granted, he played amazing. It wasn't just like it was a sympathy pick or whatever. He earned it. I'm not mad at that. My issue is when Giannis, when he won MVP the first time, and then he won it again the back-to-back time, and he didn't produce in the playoffs. Everybody and their mother, you can talk Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, everybody, Tim McMahon. There was a bunch of people talking about how, oh, well, even though it was a regular season award, because Giannis didn't produce in the playoffs, we can't keep giving a guy MVP when they're not producing in the playoffs or winning a championship, things of that nature. And okay, Giannis won the championship that following year where they denied him MVP, even though he was an MVP candidate. Cool. Go on to the next season, and the year that he won that championship, that's when Jokic won MVP. Cool. Second year, Giannis averages 29.9, I think 11 or 12 rebounds a game, 5 assists, crazy efficiency. One of the top 3 seeds in the East, had about the same record as Jokic, but yeah, he was in the second or third team in the East or whatever. Dominant basketball. Chris Middleton was out, Brook Lopez was out. Team, they had a roster turnover, whatever. He was still making it happen, and they were still winning games. But guess what? He didn't win MVP. Jokic won MVP again. Cool. But fine, whatever. He wins back-to-back. Jokic had an amazing year. He dominated. Cool, fine. Now, we're in the 3rd year of Jokic, and the first MVP did not get to the finals. Cool, whatever. You can make excuses, fine, whatever. Second MVP, he didn't produce in the finals. Granted, he lost to the Warriors, who won the championship. I'm not mad at that. It's whatever. I'm not holding it against him. It's the media, though. So fine, we're in the 3rd year now. Where these same people who were saying what they were saying about Giannis, they're now saying that, oh, could Jokic win his 3rd MVP? I mean, we can't take playoffs into consideration. It's a regular season award. So if the guy is playing great in the regular season, he should win MVP. Motherfucker, that's what the fuck Giannis did. He's even having a better season this year than both of his MVP seasons. He's averaging 32 points a game, 12 rebounds a game, 5 assists a game. He's missing Chris Middleton. Drew Holiday has missed half the year as well, and the team is still 2nd or 3rd in the East right now. And would damn near have the same record as the Nuggets, who are number 1 in the West, but yet he's 5th. in MVP voting and Jokic is first, who hasn't won any type of championship, like that's the hypocrisy that just drives me nuts. Like if we're gonna create the rules and lay the ground rules as to what's gonna happen and who qualifies for winning MVP, even if it's some bullshit or not, if that's the rules, let that be the rules. But then when somebody checks the boxes of what the rules state, they should be MVP. He's missing Chris Middleton. We still don't know when Chris Middleton is coming back, and yet the Bucks are still top 3 in the East. Top what? Top 3, top 4 in the entire NBA, and yet he's not number 1 for MVP candidate? It's ridiculous. It's fucking stupid and it's fucking biased. And I don't understand why it's happening to him. Maybe because he's a humble dude. He don't say much. Now, I mean, Jokic is a humble dude too. He don't say much either. So maybe he don't even give a fuck if he wins the third one or not. But the point is, like, can we stop? If we're going to make these rules, follow these rules. And Giannis should definitely be number 1 in MVP voting because of the criteria that was set for Jokic. And if we're gonna do that, if we're gonna deny Giannis, we need to deny Jokic as well. Or if we're gonna change it now and make an exception that say, hey, it's a regular season award like it's supposed to be, then fine. Then Giannis still should win because he has better numbers across the board. I don't know what other stat he would need. What else would he have to do in order to qualify for it? Because I mean, it just makes no sense. Like the guy, I keep saying it, the guy has to fly, just fly, in order to get any type of recognition. You got OGs that disrespect him. You got current players that disrespect him. You got the media that disrespects him. And even now when he's playing great basketball, in spite of what his teammates are doing, shooting like dog shit, playing terrible basketball, he's still overcoming the obstacles and winning games for his ball club, and yet he's 5th in MVP voting. Meanwhile, Jason Tatum, whose second best player is Jaylen Brown, who's really not that much of a drop off from him, he's higher than him. You got Luka, who literally his team is what, 5th in the West, 6th in the West, and yet he's higher than him. And then you got Jokic, who granted he's playing great, but Jamal Murray's playing good basketball. Michael Porter Jr. is playing good, but the Nuggets are a great team, and his numbers are even kind of down. Now he's close to averaging a triple-double, and he's playing phenomenal. I'm not trying to take anything away from him, but he's not playing better than Giannis. Like, come on, he's not. Giannis is dominating, and yet he's higher than him. So I don't know. It's frustrating, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think I'm tripping? Do y'all think there is a double standard against the NBA MVP voting, or is everything fair across the board? Because I don't think it is. But y'all let me know in the comments, and I appreciate all the love and support, and we'll talk next time. Thank you.